Good morning. So today I'm looking at tidying this section up. So we've had tree surgeons in for the last 3 days, but unfortunately they weren't able to get their cherry picker round to this section. But we had a large pine tree here that needed to come down, so they felled it for me. But unfortunately, because they were limited to 3 days, they haven't been able to clear everything. So I've got a pile of branches here to clear. That's not too much an issue because that's not on anything. We've then got the top of the tree here where they felled it, which is laying on our rhododendron here, which I do need to clear. But before I do that, I'm going to turn my attention to the bottom of the tree, because that's laying on even more rhododendron, and that's kind of pushing it over the edge of the path here. So yeah, that's what I'm going to start with. So I've got fairly easy access from this side. I was initially thinking that I'd try and get the big trunk sections out first, but looking at it, there's nothing here that's particularly worth saving. So it's all going to be cut up for firewood anyway. So there's quite a few bits. You can see this big branch going off here. There's smaller bits coming off underneath that. So I'm thinking I would probably be better off starting from the other side and just working my way in, rather than trying to work from this side that way. So yeah, let's get on. Okay, well that's the main trunk out the way, so I can now see what I'm dealing with the rhododendron. So there are a few broken branches that are just going to have to be cut off, like that one there. So we'll get those out of the way, and then we'll see what we can do with the rest of it, whether it will just lift and look okay, or whether that will have to come off as well. But before I do this, I'm going to have a quick tug on that one over there, because I've got the wrong trailer. So if I can pull that out as one whole piece, I'll tow that up to the bonfire pile, and then I can get the right trailer for getting rid of this lot. So yeah, let's give it that a try. Okay, well that doesn't look too bad considering it's had a tree go through the middle of it. So I've spent a bit of time, I've taken all the broken branches out of there. I've also trimmed a few at the front here, because as you can see I was going out round everything, whereas now I can go a bit more of a straight line again. So I'm back on the gravel path again. So where I've taken the branches out, that's actually allowing more light in, so that should start sprouting up from the base, making a thicker shrub, which should be good. There is still this section at the top here that's overhanging slightly. Problem is I don't really want to cut that off just yet because it's all full of bud. So we'll give it a while. It might stand up on its own, but in a couple of months it would have finished flowering. If it's still getting in the way of the path, then I can prune that back properly then. But yeah, so I'm going to spend a little bit of time just clearing the rubbish here, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Well, there we go. It's taken me most of the day, but I'm finished. So I've cleared all the branches from here. I haven't got that trunk yet, but everything else is gone. I've managed to get out all the sections that were in here and remove any damage from there. And I've removed the big section that was all in here and removed the damage from in here. Yeah, I also spent quite a bit of time along this path here, which goes just the other side. So I've cleared all the leaves off the floor. I've taken all the dead twigs out from the bottoms of the rhododendrons there as well, and I've gone all the way along to the silver birch tree there with that. So yeah, hopefully that should all sprout out. You can see lots of green shoots in the bottom there, so now they've got light to them, hopefully they'll do something, and this should fill out quite quickly. So yeah, I shall end this video here, and I shall see you later.